Croatians went to the polls December 28 to elect a president under the cloud of a deep economic crisis, with incumbent Ivo Josipovic seen as the frontrunner as he sought a second term leading the EU's newest member state. Polling stations opened at 7 a.m., 6 o'clock GMT, and were to close 12 hours later. Surveys ahead of the vote showed that of the four candidates vying for the largely ceremonial post, the 57-year-old centre-left leader had only one serious rival, Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic of the main opposition conservative HDZ. With none of the candidates expected to win more than 50% outright, a runoff round on January 11 is likely. The soft-spoken Josipovic, the popular third president of the former Yugoslav republic since independence in 1991, is a member of Croatia's Social Democrats, SDP, the main partner in the ruling coalition. A former law professor who won office on an anti-corruption ticket, Josipovic famously played Beethoven's Ode to Joy when Croatia joined the European Union in 2013, hoping membership would revive its flagging economy. But the tourism-reliant economy of the small Adriatic nation of 4.2 million remains one of the EU's weakest after 6 years of recession. Unemployment is close to 20%, half of the country's youth are jobless, and public debt is close to 80% of gross domestic product, GDP. The centre-left government stands accused of failing to carry out the necessary reforms to address the country's huge and inefficient public sector or improve the investment climate. Weighed down by the SDP-led government's unpopularity and accused by critics of not taking a clear stance on major issues, Josipovic has taken firmer attitudes in the months leading up to the vote. On the economic front, he has pledged a better economy with jobs for every young person. Mario Razankovic, a voter from Zagreb in his 30s, said he supported Josipovic because he viewed him as honest, respectable, intelligent, and capable. Though the president has limited powers, running the country is primarily left to the government. Sunday's election is seen as a key test for Croatia's political parties ahead of parliamentary contests in late 2015. A victory for Grabar-Kitarovic would further boost the position of the HDZ, currently the most popular party. The 46-year-old, who represents moderates within HDZ, is a former Foreign and European Affairs Minister and an ex-NATO Assistant Secretary General. During the campaign, she slammed Josipovic's lack of initiative on tackling economic hardship. He shares the blame with the government for a bad economic situation in the country since he remained silent and did nothing, Grabar-Kitarovic said. Myra Horvat, a 40-year-old housewife, was voting for Grabar-Kitarovic. She has good manners, good education, and a respectable international career, which is important for defending Croatia's interests, she said. The other two candidates in the race, whose chances according to polls were very slim, are rightist Milan Kujančić and activist Ivan Vilibor-Sinčić, who is known for fighting against forced evictions for people who fall behind on debt repayments. First partial results were expected late Sunday.